Well, I didn't think we'd be making 3 videos before noon today, but I guess it is what it is. The Vancouver Canucks have signed Alex Chiasson to a 1-year contract with an AAV of $750,000, and this honestly is a pretty interesting move. They also sent Zack MacEwen down on waivers today, so there you go. That's one guy out, another guy in. Alex Chiasson was on a PTO with the Vancouver Canucks for this preseason and training camp, and I guess he was good enough to get himself a contract. At the very least, though, this is a pretty good contract in itself. 1 year long, $750. It's almost a league minimum deal, and it really cannot have been any better if you wanted to say that this guy absolutely needed to be signed. Now, Chiasson, if you want to take a look at where exactly he fits in with the Vancouver Canucks, firstly, as the contract implies, he is depth. There is no way Alex Chiasson is going to be a top 6 forward on this team, bearing everybody is healthy and all that. He is just going to be what Zack MacEwen pretty much was supposed to be, maybe just a little less physical and a little less fighty. Chiasson is 6'4", 207, so he is big, but he's a lot more offensively capable in my opinion than Zack MacEwen. MacEwen is supposed to be a little bit more feisty, a little bit more aggressive, I guess you could say. Chiasson is a lot more less BS, just put up or shut up, go to the front of the net, be a second power play presence if you really need to be, and just put in the dirty garbage goals on the rebounds. You can see that he had 20 goals in 2018-19 as a member of the McDavid line after winning a Stanley Cup with the Washington Capitals in 2018, so Chiasson, he has kind of exhibited this entire up and down, okay, PTO to regular NHL contract, less than $1 million over here, less than $1 million over there, throughout his entire career. And his payday came with the Oilers when he signed, I believe it was a $2-point-something million AAV 2-year deal after the 20-goal year. However, he is now back on that regular, just sub $1 million deal with the Vancouver Canucks, as now he will be suiting up, probably somewhere in the bottom 6. If there are injuries, which there have been, you take a look at where he has been placed recently. This is the practice from earlier today. Chiasson was playing on the Lotto 649 line, which I guess isn't really the 649 line anymore because there's no Brock, and because they need a right-handed shot over there, they wanted to play Chiasson instead. Now, you may be asking, why did they just not put Garland or Höglander or whatever? Well, they don't want to mess up this line. I would assume they don't want to change the chemistry of Pearson, Horvat, Garland. As for Höglander, Highmore, Dickinson, it is kind of a weird line over there in general. Podkolzin with Lamico and Dowling, that's kind of funny over there, but the fact is, Chiasson is being used in this lineup right now with the Brock Besser spot. We saw this even on the first power play the other night when it was Miller and Chiasson, and I believe it was Nick Patan doing some things over there, scoring a really nice goal. But Alex Chiasson has been pretty much given a whole bunch of time with the Vancouver Canucks, with the power plays, with all the units and all that, so it is not surprising to me to see that he has indeed been not re-signed, but brought back from his PTO onto a regular deal. It is just a depth signing, though, and honestly, it's pretty nice, sort of refreshing, in my opinion, to have bottom 6 guys that aren't costing millions and millions of dollars. The fact that we had, Antoine Roussel and Jay Beagle and all these guys over here costing a whole bunch of money in the past, it's very refreshing, actually. I'll phrase that differently. Yeah, it's a breath of fresh air to get a sub $1 million contract to one of these bottom 6 guys who could provide some value. I mean, he's not terrible, he is instinctual enough to be able to go out there and produce some form of offense. 38 points and 22 goals with Connor McDavid certainly isn't bad, but either way, he's under $1 million, so it's pretty okay wherever the Canucks decide to play him, as long as he's there, as long as he's serving a purpose. But talk to me in the comments, what do you think about the Vancouver Canucks signing Alex Chiasson and sending down Zack MacEwen? If I were to choose one or the other, would I rather have Chiasson or MacEwen on my team? I do think that Chiasson provides a little bit more. However, you could definitely debate that MacEwen and his physical edge should be valued as well. But that's your call. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.